I was scared to hit record on this part of my Nightmare Legacy Challenge, not because we're at part 100. This is, I think, potentially, may have taken over The Sims 3 Generations as my longest running series, which is wild. However, this does span, like, what, multiple, many pack releases in The Sims 4, rather than just, like, one in The Sims 3. But I'm also scared because we have to have 4 more science babies. I feel like I could vomit. My heart's going pitter-patter, pitter-patter. I feel sick, like I could throw up. And thankfully, everyone's off today, which is wonderful, which means we can really get this started from the get-go. So let's go to our phone. Obviously, we're going to go to home, and then we are going to have Science Baby with Guy. Great, we've got power conservation in effect. Have I not turned off? I guess it is more of a challenge to keep those on, and this is the Nightmare Legacy Challenge, so I do want this to be a nightmare, but I should really turn those off for the short lifespan legacy. They come in so frequently. It's always power and water conservation day as well. Like, I swear the game just absolutely loves having those 2 NAPs. We got a baby girl, so let's spin our wheel of names. Is it gonna be another? Oh, I kind of wish that had happened a little closer to Christmas, but baby Tinsel. Let's call the adoption agency Adopt a Child. Wait, there's also babies as well. We could go for Miranda, Phoenix, or Randall. Whilst I absolutely love the name Randall, I think we're gonna go for Phoenix. Oh, I was gonna move you, but apparently I cannot do this whilst an adoption is in process. Just to give you all an update, our little macabre heir Sparrow is absolutely smashing the vampiric lore. Already level 12 in the vampire lore skill. Sparrow has learned that there's a drink that helps Sims resist the effects of vampire powers. He can now craft the vampire resistance cocktail on the bar. Can you actually reread that so you can continue going up? I did actually discover that unfortunately, whilst he has level 10 in all of his kid skills, which then does unlock the availability to actually be able to work on adult skills, he can't work on his gemology or his archaeology, at least from books. I can't remember if kids can actually use the gemology table. I don't think they actually can. Phoenix, welcome to the family. Sparrow has learned everything from this book. If he wishes to continue his research, he should order the Ultimate Vampire Tome. Do that before anyone else steals. Oh, we can't. The computer's not working. Order. Yeah, we literally can't do anything until Thursday at 9 p.m. So leave that in your inventory for now. I don't know why it's saying that the adoption is still in progress when it definitely isn't. I'm scared that I'm like not gonna be able to like save the game or anything like that. The adoption process is finished. We have our child. Oh, I'm so scared that that's gonna glitch out for the whole rest of the part. And we also like can't get into bed or anything if I can't move the children because they're just like on either side of our bed. Why have I cursed this family? I don't like the energy that we've created in the studio. One person said that they wanted to see archaeology. Another person said that they wanted to see gemology. And honestly, I feel like I myself am kind of a little bit more drawn to gemology just because I feel like gemology has a certain tie to Babs. Because Babs was basically a crystal girly, let's be real. Babs absolutely loved the like celestial crown, and I kind of want to have that in their reborn version, which is obviously Sparrow. So I'm kind of thinking that we're going to go for gemology. We are going to actually give you all of these seeds so that we can sell them, although we're on 63 simoleons. Oh my goodness, thank God. We can save again, which is actually way more important right now because I feel like my Sims has not been working great. It has been crashing at certain times. I have kind of been saving up because I'm like, do I still want to move to San Myshuno? And I think I do, but I don't know how much it's actually gonna cost. Maybe if we go check it out in Manage Worlds. We obviously could just get a pretty big apartment in which we would just have to pay like a weekly rent, and I feel like that is doable because in the programming career we can literally earn like 7,000 in a day, pretty much, although they do tend to be bigger jobs. But I don't think that the rent is gonna quite be that high. Even this one I think could potentially be big enough, although it does only have, oh no, it has 3 bedrooms. See, this like penthouse is 83,000, and honestly I don't really want a penthouse. I'm not actually that fussed by a penthouse because it means that I'm just like downloading somebody else's build off the gallery. So how much would this one be? Weekly rent 1,400. The deposit is 5,600. See, that's why in San Myshuno it is smart to rent, because that is such a big difference, especially with this like other one that's available as well, which has 3 floors, but it just has this massive swimming pool and then only 2 bedrooms. The weekly rent is 7,500. The deposit is 37 grand, and then the furnishings themselves actually cost 88,000. That is just like far too much money. So I think we're gonna go for the new gen. And now I'm like, I think we should just do it in this part because it's episode 100 and I feel like we need a refresh. I really gotta focus up. Already, so many of you have said when he turns into a teenager, just give him the macabre trait, which I am 100% down for. I cannot wait to have a macabre sim. I'm genuinely so excited for him to get into his career. I also think gemology kind of works a little bit better than archaeology in the new career because you can actually find crystals and stuff in the crevices that you have to like look at for your career. So I think, I'm sorry to those of you who wanted archaeology. Also, not gonna lie, archaeology has been a little bit buggy for me, more so when I have animals like on my lot. I know that my cat kept interrupting any of the archaeological stuff that I was doing in my all collections challenge. I guess now we just have to have a little macabre sim wait this out in the dark. You know what I kind of want to get? With no power being available and him being macabre, and also a little bit of like Babs's dramatic flair, Aiden's dramatic flair, we are gonna get a puppet show because I have not played with the puppet show, probably because it's like the most oversized object we have ever had in The Sims 4. Why is there not a version that has like red curtains on it, like an actual like theater production that feels like you are actually about to watch a pantomime in December? Why do I kind of want to have this be an heirloom? I didn't even know that kids could have heirlooms. Is that because he's a reborn sim? No, all kids can actually have it. But let's go perform a puppet show. We will do the Creature of Granite Falls for Guy and Cornelius. Can we actually do this together, or is it like a one sim thing? God, the children's lives in The Sims 4 is literally so solo. There's so many things that they can only do by themselves. Like, he feels like a only child, even though he has 3 other siblings. Flash, why don't you come over and also watch this puppet show? We're also gonna have her perform one afterwards. See if hers is better. Let's watch them and judge. There's trash overload. Oh, at our apartment. That's fine. Oh, she's just literally... I thought she was just gonna stand in front of it this whole time. Excuse me, can you put your plumber back down over there? Like, that is far too large. Right, let's see. I've got my magnifying glass out. I'm gonna judge based on who I think gives the better performance. Oh, the baby is crying at this one and we're all just ignoring. So it is kind of a little bit captivating, I will say. Oh, there's a fight. That's always fun. Ooh, very direct cuts, you know. It's not very fluid in the motion of changing scenes. Also, it's all just been set in this forest. This looks like the exact same scene that just played out, but this time it's with this character and the pink one on the other side. Oh, they hugged and made up. Okay, we like that twist. That definitely gives you a couple of extra points. Quite repetitive, I would say. I'm gonna give that a score of you know what? I'm gonna give a score of 5. There we go. They're feeling all good. And then Flash, you are going to perform a puppet show. You are going to do let's do school life. No one's come to watch just yet. The audience hasn't been captivated from the get-go. Excuse me, can you get down in the front there? I genuinely cannot see. What are you doing? Oh my god, why are you just crowding around? Now I'm going to have to get a really bad angle. Oh, I like the voice acting. The voice acting definitely... Oh, and the trip down the stairs. I think this is already winning. I fear I have found my winner. Way more fluid with, like, the puppet. Oh, we forgot a puppet. It's all good. It's all good. Charming. You've charmed me. The voice acting is excellent. Really takes it up a level. Oh, she's really putting her whole plum bussy into this puppet acting. I'm actually very impressed. I'm sorry, you win. From the get-go, I'm gonna give this an 8. I think it's charming. I like the little clumsiness of it all, but it makes it feel more real. I really felt like you were dedicated to this performance, whereas I'm sorry, I just don't think that Sparrow had that. Oh, it is getting quite repetitive now though, but I feel that way about anything that's like set in a school, because really like school is repetitive if you think about it. The other one had more opportunity for it to be less repetitive, but I'm gonna give that a solid 7.5 out of 10. So congratulations, Flash, you have won. Whew, we finally got power back. We're no longer in the Stone Age. Let's go and get that final vampire tome. So we need to get the ultimate vampire tome for 1,000 simoleons. But you know what? It's given me almost 15 skill levels, like before this kid has even aged up. He can't move because of the gnome. Oh, should we keep the grim gnome for our little macabre child? I like how he was holding him hostage as a kid, and he's gonna hold him hostage again when he starts working for the Grim Reaper. Welcome to being an adult. We earn a cheeky 3,200 simoleons off every single one of those seed packets that we got from the gnomes. Oh, why is this happening? Like, why can you see the lights? Oh, they've gone now. Oh, you know this is a singleton gene. You know a kid is about to be popping off when they age up with sunglasses on. It happened with Auntie B, and she was an icon. Look at you. The earrings, the glasses, the bear claws. I love Tinsel so much. I didn't even notice that this had happened, but he's reached level 15. Round of applause for this young genius. Oh my goodness gracious me. I can't believe that he's actually managed to do it. That's one of his skills done before he's even a teenager. He might be about to steal Bryce's crown. She was the youngest sim I ever had to save Strangerville, but he genuinely may get at least 2 out of his 3 skills complete, which is absolutely iconic. I still don't think that he can work on his gemology, but I am going to get him a gemology table just in case. I just don't think kids can use it. He's not intersecting anything apart from the fish, maybe? Look, he can only open and make an heirloom. The ultimate vampire was mortal once, but he was turned immortal through a curse. It says here that making fun of a vampire's accent is the easiest way to be uninvited. Why are all of our infants gassy? What is going on here? We learned the ultimate vampire cure. He can now make the ultimate vampire cure on the bar. There's nothing else for Sparrow to learn about vampires. I mean, he could. So one of you commented that he could potentially become a vampire once he's actually like had kids and completed the stuff that he needs to complete, because then it's not really going to have an effect on the legacy, is it? Like, he's just going to be around. Or he could be a vampire hunter. He could create the cures for vampires and then like kindly give it to them. I'm saying kindly, but That would help because I guess they're immortal, therefore that means that they can't die, and that means that they're not gonna be on Grimm's list. Whereas he might want them on Grimm's list, you know? He might want to bulk up the number of calls that he gets and souls that he can reap. Oh, Dylan Sigwith has passed away. Sad times. Don't know why I'm getting the call that has happened. I like how these two aged up into infants and they were like, let's go. Are they talking to each other? Nah, cursed behavior. Cursed energy. No, I hate this. They're literally just listening to one another. Why do our kids feel like geniuses this generation? What's been in the Tomarani water? Good luck. Good luck to you, Sparrow. Hope you can sleep in that room with these two. Sparrow, go to sleep. Stop that right now. Why do you have to get out of bed to then go to sleep if you're already napping in there? Oh, you had to change into your PJs. I hate this game sometimes. Have I told you lately that I hate The Sims 4? I have. If you've been watching my All Collections challenge and seeing me try and build that museum, you will know how much I've wanted to rage quit recently. The slot system in this game, I finally figured out why I'm not a builder, and it's because of build and buy mode slots. They are my enemy. Oh, did we both wake up from... Oh my goodness, why is there a monster under the bed? If it's not a Nubu waking me up, it's a damn child with a monster under their bed. You should not be scared. Not Flash outdoing you as the macabre sim. Flash is just like, yeah, cool, I'm feeling confident. Let me try and speak to the monster under the bed. He's like, Dad, there's a monster. He actually did have a wobbly tooth, so I'm gonna pull out that tooth. You know that he would. He'd want to sit there and like look at his tooth. He'd want to inspect it. I like how they haven't animated the tooth. They're just holding nothing. These two woken up do not care about the monster under the bed whatsoever. They were like, nah, first of all, I need to piss and I need to go eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Oh, damn. Sucks to suck. Sucks that there's a massive explosion. I like how the infants haven't woken up through all of this. The chaos that is about to ensue from having 6 children. Flash is now too scared to sleep in bed. No attention left. Flash's caregivers are so busy with her siblings, it feels like there's no attention left for her. I told you she was going to be the typical middle child, and she's sad about her new sibling. She does not like the infants. Not her matching the room. I know that's more of a horse, but she matches. That's so stinking cute. That might actually be one of the cutest things I've ever seen in The Sims 4. Johnny Zest has passed away. Oh my god. How have we still not got the damn call that Malcolm Landgrab has passed away? Speaking of all our elders passing away, finally, I actually need to show you something. So I downloaded a mod. I actually tried to go back to our original house to find Juniper's gravestone. However, I couldn't actually find it. So I downloaded a mod that means you can assign urns. So I actually just bought an urn in build and buy mode, and then I assigned this to Juniper. But you can do this with a bunch of different sims. So we are gonna summon a sims urn, and basically this just like brings up like most sims in the world, but I'm fairly sure we could go through this and we could try and find, although this is an awful lot of people, and if we do family, then it's not gonna bring up the others. But what we could do, summon ghosts urn. Okay, that's definitely better, because then this only means the ones who have already passed away, and we can find the ones that we don't currently have. We're missing Trevon's, and then I don't know why, but Trevon's siblings just like do not exist in my game anymore. But we're gonna actually spawn Trevon's, so let's actually get out of bed. Sorry, I know that you're all like snuggled up. Why is it not giving us one? This is annoying. It literally worked flawlessly last time, but if we actually go in here and we type in urn, there is also a modded version of an urn, so we can do that, and then we can actually just bind this to a sim. So we are gonna or bind this to a ghost. I feel like this is actually the easier way of doing it. It also helps if you have like misplaced any of the other urns, especially in a Nightmare Legacy where an awful lot of people do pass away like very, very quickly, especially if you're like moving lot and you're not actually living with someone. Oh, Malcolm has actually passed away. Finally. I do feel like we should get his gravestone. That means I can pretty much turn off aging again now that he's actually gone. That was the whole reason I turned on aging, because I was like, it feels weird that he's still like wandering around. But we are going to bind this to Trayvon. Gonna come down and interact with it. There we go. Now, if we hover over this, it says Trayvon Singleton. I'm actually gonna leave a link to that mod down below. We're gonna strengthen the connection to the physical world. We're gonna put junipers back in our inventory because we actually at some point need to take them over to the family graveyard. It is by Iced Creamed and it's called Urn Binding. Right then, to finish this off, we are gonna move. A fair trade was made, but be not dismayed. Soon you'll have an upgrade. 92 simoleons for a tooth. Damn, the tooth fairy is gonna go broke with that amount of simoleons and with the amount of children that we are gonna have. Imagine if not all of them get 92 simoleons for their first tooth. That's gonna... Oh man, growing up with 6 siblings, yep, everything is about to be a competition. But how about we move to San Myshuno? This is exciting. This is something I've wanted to do for like the last couple of generations, and I'm really, really excited to actually end this in San Myshuno. It's hands down one of my favorite places to live in The Sims 4. Move household. We're gonna bring all our furniture with us. I'm hoping that we have enough simoleons. He did another job. I swear, freelance programming earns you so much, because if you get to level 10 in programming, you get jobs from like 5,000 plus simoleons. I keep doing one, which is just redacted. It's worth 7,000 simoleons, but all you have to do is study their systems and then hack into their systems and then write a report, which are like 3 of the quickest things to do. You can literally get it done in a couple of hours, because making like a game or making an app takes like days. And then because it's so easy, I then get a bonus. That bonus, it goes up to like 11,000 simoleons. It's absolutely wonderful. Can we just like move in with you? I would like to actually evict you. I'm so sorry, new gen. That's why everyone calls me on Fortnite. We're gonna do this one furnished as well. Our remaining funds are 13,000. I did not realize that the deposit on this one, surely it wasn't that large. Maybe it's because of the furniture. But I mean, if we're going to sell some of it anyway, I just want it to be like furnished when we move in. And then I'll obviously like go through, delete the things that we don't need and do up their rooms like off screen, add a little bit of character. We only have 3,000 available. Excuse me? Where did all of our funds go? We do still have our owned businesses, thankfully. The grace period is active. Unfortunately, I've already got them paying the most amount of money. The kids actually aged up. That's so exciting to see. Oh my goodness. And they're kids when we're kids. Okay, I'm going to leave aging on at least for just a little bit, but maybe we can try and make friends with them. This is such a sick apartment. Honestly, I'm just so excited to have everyone on like one floor again. That's going to feel so nice. And we do have 2 bathrooms, which I'm glad about. I was scared that there was only going to be 1 bathroom in here. But yeah, I really, really like this place. I think it's really cool. I think we just need to change this bedroom and we're going to have this be an extra nursery. I think I'm going to give the 2 oldest like this room, and then the 4 youngest ones can just go in here. Imagine if they had bunk cribs. That would be so good. That would be actually so handy. Blue mini sheep is still chilling in our family inventory. I should really do something about that. Where did you come from? On the hunt statuette. I don't remember seeing you anywhere, little dog. No, not the slug baby. Why are you doing this? We've literally just moved in. You can't be dragging this icon around the floor. Did you not know? This is our new Singleton tradition. This is actually how we bless a new place. We just drag our infant around on the hardwood floors. They make a really, really good duster. I knew this family had been cursed. She literally asked to be fed by you, not dragged along the floors. Why can't she do anything on here? Why can't she like look at the toys? Okay, I don't think I like what is going on in this apartment. I fear that it's haunted. Should we do it? Just to rub in the macabre a little bit more. It's historical. The landlord has one rule. The inspirational plaque dedicated to a famous historical resident can never be removed or sold. I don't know where that is, but that is great lore for our little sparrow. I think haunted is a lot challenge, but I'm gonna go for on hallowed grounds. This lot adds an exciting punch of terror to the otherwise daily mundane, be it possessed TVs, netherworld treasures, or lowered bills. Living or dead, there's something here for everyone. And then I think we will also, should we go for cursed or spooky? I'm gonna let you lot decide on that. I think I am gonna wrap up here though. I know I said we were gonna have 2 more kids, but I'm gonna play until these 2 are toddlers, which is only in 2 days. And then I think he also ages up in 2 days, which means that he can finally start working on those adult skills because he'll be a teenager. So we'll pick it back up probably once I've aged this lot up, and then we will get the next 2 as well. And I'm also wanting to like fix up this off screen. Why is everyone just like stood? What is happening? Why is this actually cursed? Like, I was making a joke, but now I feel like I manifested it and I don't like it. This doesn't feel like full autonomy. I'm just gonna, oh, okay, these 2 are interacting now, thank goodness. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I am excited for where this is about to go. So I'll see you all in the next one.